Hey guys, good morning. Guess what? It's Mike, Affluent Journeys again. And today I'm on board the newest and maybe one of the best new luxury cruise ships in the world. That is the Norwegian Encore. It is the final ship of the Norwegian Breakaway class. They call the last few the Breakaway Plus because they're a little bit larger and have a bit more extensive amenities and stuff like that on board. And today we're going to make a full tour video of all the public areas on board the Encore for your viewing enjoyment. So make sure to hit like down below on the video, even if you didn't like it. Subscribe here to Affluent Journeys YouTube channel. That helps me a lot. And put your comments down below, especially if you've sailed here on Norwegian, so that way others can learn from your experience and decide if it's something that's right for them. Now, if you want to see all my exclusive deals and special offers that I get on cruises, including Norwegian, make sure to hit like or follow the Affluent Journeys Facebook page. And follow me on Instagram. You'll see some other things I do, little video shorts here that I'm doing on the cruise, and vlogs, etc. throughout my travels. Next, I am a luxury travel agent. I do recommend and, of course, represent Norwegian cruises. I only accept new clients at this time in the Haven accommodations. So if you're seriously interested in booking a cruise in the Norwegian Haven, perhaps here on the Encore, I'd love to hear from you about it. And in most cases, I can make you a better deal than you would get by booking direct with the cruise lines on your own. Even if you've already booked that cruise recently and directly through Norwegian's North American offices only, not through Europe, UK, or Australia. Sorry guys, if you live there, I can't help you. You're not paid in full, and you made the booking within the past 30 days, then I can still help on that booking, and I'll be glad to do it. So serious inquiries only. You may contact me today at the phone number down below, or submit your inquiry on my website, affluentjourneys.com. All right, enough of that. Let's have a look at the Norwegian Encore. So right now we are all the way aft on deck 18 where I was just standing, and this is the new and extensive laser tag complex. You'll see on the older vessels I did, like the Joy and the Bliss, they just had a less involved facility here, but this thing is absolutely spectacular. And they have all the fancy guns here, which they'll bring out later. And this is iCombat Tactical Laser Tag, if you want to know the special brand or whatnot of it. Look at this. I mean, they got snakes. It's my favorite thing. You guys know I'm a little bit of a snake geek. Look at this here. Sculptures. It's like the Roman Forum in here. So if you want to have laser tag on a cruise ship, I mean, this is awesome. This is absolutely the best laser tag facility on any cruise ship in the world. We're now entering the Norwegian Encore Speedway complex, and guess what? Look, they have lockers here now. That's a first. They didn't have that on the older ones. And you do pay for the Speedway. It's not free. And right here is the paddock where they keep all of the go-karts. They do have two rows, so they can run one set around the tracks and then another set here where the people are setting up. I will come back later, but I just want to show you now while it's nice and quiet. This is the largest racetrack at sea, and they actually have shooter games here, so you can shoot the people with the laser guns while they're driving by. The track is wider, they have wider turns. The go-karts are not particularly fast, but they slow them down enough so you don't really need to use the brakes. And you can, they avoid crashes, and it's just a better flow throughout the race. And right here, look, they have these laser tag guns, and they have a game there where you can shoot the drivers. We're now on deck 17, looking at the Galaxy Pavilion. So all of their fanciest and most expensive VR virtual reality video games are up here in this area. We even have a soccer game here. We have like a UFO, the Exterminator game. See, this gentleman here is demonstrating. They have VR headsets for this. And yesterday I did the F1 simulator here. You can do it with VR or you can do it with the main TV. That's the way I did it. And this thing shakes and rock and rolls as you go along, and it's a multiplayer race here as well. This one is the Jurassic Escape. We have a racetrack game here. You can see what they're looking at on the screens. And over here we have the SR8 or SR3 racer here. They actually blow wind at you while you're driving. This is really cool. It's a hang glider. We have the Descent. And we have Vertigo here. This is Vertigo game. I guess you walk here along the thing, try not to fall off and fall 100 stories here in New York. VR maze game. We have Robo War.
Anyone else wants to join that game over there?
Zombie shooting?
Last week.
What is it?
We got many games over there.
And just forward to the Galaxy Pavilion is also Le Bistro. This is the French specialty dining restaurant. I'll have a look here at the menu. Escargot, all the finest spécialité français that you might like. Coq au vin, crevettes. A nice bar in here. And just below the laser tag and speedway complex, we have the running track. And right here is American Diner. This is specialty dining. It's not free. It's more of a casual burger joint. So this place is packed for lunch most of the time, and they have a bar here in the back. And this is the Ocean Loops slide here. I've done this on the Bliss and the Joy. It comes down and around and up here. If you're really heavy or really light, you might not make it over. And of course they can unlock you there. And then you shoot around and you come out right here. And we do have two hot jacuzzis and showers on each side. And the largest video board that Norwegian has ever put on a cruise ship. And we have two main pools with full-time lifeguards. And then right here is the aqua racer slide and the kids H2O zone below. And we're on the port side of the aqua racer now, and this is a conveyor belt, so you no longer have to self-carry the floaties back up to the top. Here's a closer look at the kids aqua park. They have the cool bucket that dumps water on you. They got two of them. Water guns, flywheel, pedal wheel. And forward here we have two nice new ping pong tables. We're now on deck 19, and this is the entrance to the Vibe Beach Club and Sun Deck. This is for 18 and over only, and I believe you do pay to come up here. This is deck 20, sun deck with padded loungers, and then the standard chairs here, pillow rests. This appears to be a misting complex in here. Don't know when they're going to turn it on. It's pretty cool. And then we're going to have 2 large jacuzzis, 1 on each side, and then forward there behind the white wall, that's going to be the Haven sun deck. Jacuzzis are fairly warm, I won't say they're hot. And then here on starboard we have more shaded chaise loungers. And again the Haven sun deck up over there. Now on deck 18, and this is the entrance to the Haven, which is the luxury accommodation complex. Got a big locked door there so nobody goes in who's not supposed to be there. Now on deck 17 we have another entrance, and the reception lounge and pool is on deck 17. Well, we are now entering into the Haven. You'll see they have more luxurious hallways and fancy artwork throughout. And right here is the Haven Lounge. And the Haven Restaurant. You can eat in here 3 meals a day if you're a Haven guest.
Serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Nice artwork for sale here from Bulgari. Little seating area. And we do have a glass roof Haven pool area. Gorgeous. Look at the loungers down in the water. They have their own private jacuzzi. Nice padded chaise loungers as well. The gorgeous ceiling fixtures, and they have a circular stair that goes down into the Haven reception. Right here is the Haven Library up on deck 18. Look at this, they have the really nice high-end Monopoly games. It's really cool. And Mary Sue was telling us there's only 95 suites here. And the Haven on the Bliss, Joy, and the Encore are larger than the older ones, and they have less people, so you get more elbow room. And so from the library you have a nice view over the Haven Observation Lounge, forward off the bow of the ship. And today you can see we're at Great Stirrup Cay. Also make sure to check out my tour and vlog of Great Stirrup Cay as we come down the cool circular stairwell here into the main Haven Observation Lounge.
So, you know, we bought this island in 1977.
And lots of nice comfortable seating, great views of more starry night ceilings that they like to do here. And we got one broken piece of glass there. I guess they'll have to fix that. That can occur due to settling in the metal in the structure of the ship. Really nice, comfortable leather loungers.
Yeah, they had a little erosion, but
And same on this side.
sand already there, so they're able to
And shaded up there when it's hot and sunny.
last week. So
We have a really nice snack station here. See, they'll have M&Ms, gummies, all nice little tarts and desserts. A nice espresso maker. and tea selection as well. Another shot of the pool and the cool fire and ice wall there. Here's the Haven reception area. There's a bar right there which you can't see, but you can see it on my other Haven videos on the Bliss and Joy. A nice seating area. And there's an elevator over there as well to go up to the higher floors. Right, we're now on deck 16 aft, and we're having a look at the Garden Cafe, which is the main buffet area on board. So all the water and juices and coffee that you see in this area are complimentary.
That's the second one that happened in our shower. The showers got like these jets that are down low. I didn't know that either, and it was like, it was cold water.
This is the specialty coffee and juice bar. So you can see they make special espressos here, and they do have fresh squeezed juice and other specialty breakfast juices every day. So cool bar seating. Then we do have the wine stations throughout the cruise. If you want to pour your own wine. We have a Starbucks machine. And you do pay for this. We're now forward at the pool deck. Got a musical stage there, towel exchange, and the surf bar. And here's the unusual sculpture here. They always have one. So if you know what this is about, let me know. Put it in the comments. Now looking inside the Pulse Fitness Center, which is a great state-of-the-art fitness center here on board the Encore. They do have touch to make reservations for the various classes. They'll have consultation rooms here. Here's the Move Fitness Studio. They have all the expensive and fancy TRX equipment. They'll do TRX training in here, biometrics, all the kind of stuff like that, and they'll run yoga class in here. In the main area we have all the good, high quality, brand new techno gym equipment. All touch screen, you can watch TV, everything you want to do in here. And we have all fancy weight machines, tons of ellipticals, treadmills, free weights. They do have personal trainers on board. And here's the spinning room. We'll have spinning classes, rowing classes, video assisted, all in here. Nice treadmills, other spinning bikes out here. It's a great gym. And just opposite the gym we have the Mandara Spa and Salon. Barbershop in here also. A really cool looking barbershop for the guys. This is the spa reception area, waiting area. And we have all of the fancy equipment. Really high-tech mani-pedi stations. Look at that, that's really nice. And there's one of the open treatment rooms. We're now looking in the thermal suite. they have welcome water, more voluptuous sculptures, and nice padded loungers here. Several warming benches here at the aft of the ship. And then a nice look down into the Thalasso's pool. And a plunge tub. You see they have the really cool Starry Night ceiling. This is the Snow Paradise. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, it's cold in here. And next we have the salt bath. And right after a salt bath, we have the aromatic steam bath. Averages between 110 and 120. Well, I won't go in there. And then we're going to have the dry sauna. With a shower also. And lastly, we have the sanarium, which is around 140 degrees and a little bit increased humidity over the sauna. Smells good in here too. I think they put eucalyptus in here. They are fully accessible on Norwegian throughout the entire cruise ship, and even in the spa, they'll have an accessible shower. We have the tropical rain shower here with recessed LED lighting. And all these different shower heads spray water on you. And this is the relaxation room. You'll come in here and fill out your waivers and decompress a bit before you do your spa treatments. Nice trendy modern artwork throughout the Norwegian Encore. And just outside the observation lounge, which we're going to see next here port side, we have the big model of the Encore. A little bit of an unusual place to put it. We've seen pretty much all the top deck for now. So very nice seating areas. Library section back here, and snack bar. And this is really extensive observation lounge. It goes for probably at least 250, 300 feet. There's a little alcove here. We're now at deck 13, and they do have an extensive medical center in here. I won't show inside because they asked me not to, but they do actually have treatment rooms, ICUs, and OR. So, best medical care here in the world on the Norwegian Encore. This is deck 11. We're entering the studio lounge. This is exclusive access area for those who book into the studio accommodations on board. How's it going? And basically in here they'll have the same, wine stations and snack bars, etc. that you see throughout the ship. And TVs, hang out, meet the other singles on board. We're now on deck 8, forward starboard side, and this is the Food Republic, one of these specialty dining venues. It is part of the, actually it's not part of the waterfront, but we'll see that later because there's no outdoor seating. And Food Republic is specialty dining. It is a la carte pricing. See some of it here. See, they're showing some of the samples there. They have sushi bars, and you order everything here on the menus. Actually, there's the menu if you want to have a look at some of the things they offer. You order everything on the little electronic Wi-Fi menus. All the really high quality kitchen and cooking equipment, everything is prepared right in front of you. And this is a hot ticket on board, so make sure to make reservations in advance. Just opposite of Food Republic, we have the District Brew House. You can see here. And this is kind of the trendy brew house, pub, tap room, whatever you want to call it. And they serve a whole bunch of craft beers. And here you can see some of what they're serving, including Funky Buddha, Stella Artois, Dogfish, Cigar City, a few of the Miami local brews. We'll have TVs in the back. And you can see the refrigeration units in here. And just outside we have the waterfront, and basically this is the Deck 8 exterior promenade. Some good waves going today. And basically here, almost all the specialty restaurants here on Deck 8 will have outdoor seating. So when it's cool and good weather, then you have the opportunity to eat outside at the specialty restaurants. And this goes all the way down to the back of the ship. And by the way, the Encore is about just under 1,100 feet long. It's 167,000 tons. It holds about 4,000 people, double occupancy. A little bit more once you check it out. Right here on the waterfront, we do have the Dolce Gelato here at the bake shop. And of course you do pay for this, it's not included. Those are the normal flavors that they'll have.
Can I have a mini cookies and cream and a mini
Really nice,
chocolate?
high quality snacks, macaroons, Grim Marnier.
Even the minis? Sorry.
Yes, it's the mini ones.
I was going to burn them for everybody to taste. Okay, I'll have a large.
We're now just after the Ford elevators on Deck 8. This is Onda by Scarpetta. Onda means wave in Italian. This is a new Italian dining concept here for Norwegian. And I'm actually going to be dining here for dinner tomorrow night, so hopefully I'll be able to show you how great the food looks. This is a modern Italian culinary experience. And yes, it is based on the real Scarpetta famous Italian restaurants. This is the Cavern Club. And Norwegian has a Beatles cover band, and they play here pretty much every night. So if you don't get here, and they do pack it out every night, of course. So if you don't get here the first night, keep coming, you'll get in eventually. And opposite of Cavern Club is Cellars. It's a Michael Mondavi branded wine bar. Actually met Michael Mondavi on board the Bliss, I believe it was. And they have the same thing on that one. And back into Scarpetta. This whole area is called 678 Ocean Place. This is the Maltings whiskey bar. So we'll have all the fancy whiskeys, of course, here, if you want to try those, with outdoor seating as part of the outdoor promenade. And then right in here is the humidor cigar lounge, which I think you have to access via the outside. Here it is. Alright, we're inside the humidor. Smells great in here. Nice cognac leather couches. TV as well. Really cool 3D artwork in this area. You want to see that? Then here we come into the main central atrium. And on port side we have the sugarcane mojito bar, Miami style. And then Norwegian has their first Bulgari specialty shop. Want to buy the fine diamonds and watches. I think these go for around 40 grand if it's titanium. I have another watch shop in there with Cartier and all the other fine luxury brands. And on this side we have Ocean Blue, which is the premier specialty dining seafood restaurant. Beautiful chandeliers. And of course with nice weather you can sit outside also. In this area we have Norwegian logo wear. We have the camera shop and photo gallery. This area will have sunwear, purses, sunglasses, cheap watches here. And then we'll have more fine jewelry, etc. in the jewel box and beauty shop. And we're now aft of the 678 Ocean Place complex. And here are two of the really nice specialty restaurants back in this area, and the A-list bar. On this side we have Cagney's Steakhouse, which is the premier steakhouse and specialty dining venue on board. You do pay for this, of course, and you definitely need reservations because everybody wants to come in to Cagney's. How's it going? Right here in the middle is the A-list bar. This is the fanciest of the bars on board. And they have all the best tequilas, whiskeys, specialty cocktails here. In fact, let's have a look at some of the specialty drinks. Last night I had the Woodford Old Fashioned. It was excellent. And on this side we have Los Lobos. It's going to be a kind of a high-end Mexican style. So they have the colorful place settings and seats. That's cool. Right here is the Manhattan Room, center aft. This is one of 3 main dining venues on board. And if you're not eating in one of the specialty restaurants, which is kind of the name of the game here on Norwegian, you can still come and eat here in the Manhattan Room. The other 2 which we'll show, or up in the buffet. They have room service as well. Outside on deck 7 they do have many lifeboats, enough for everybody on board of course. Hopefully you'll never need them. They do have a organized muster drill system. So when you get on board the ships, they'll tell you where you need to go in case of an evacuation, and then of course out here to the boats. If you don't see the boats and you're still on the ship, you got a problem. Right, this is the Skyline bar in the casino. And they do have a full, very large, extensive casino here on the Encore. And this is the smoking section in here. So we have all kinds of fancy slots, that kind of thing. And this section will have the table games, craps, blackjack. Other side of the atrium, they'll have more games, pokers, different types of things there. Okay. And we do have a high limit room in this area. And just forward of the casino area, we have the locale. And this is basically going to be bar food, burgers, that kind of stuff. And then here we'll have entertainment, concerts, social media wall here. Here's the locale menu, in case you want to see that. We're now aft on deck 6, and we're looking in the Q Texas Smokehouse. They have these big saloon style type doors. So they do have dining in here, of course, and it's like, you know, Uncle Ted's barbecue is the theme. And they do have entertainment in here, country western music in the evenings. Deck 7 forward here is the entrance to the Encore Theater and the box office. This is the main showroom, the Encore Theater. Norwegian has extensive and professional entertainment programs, including Broadway productions of Kinky Boots, Choir of Man, and Prohibition. So this is cool. They do have a tender and rescue boat. And just forward of the locale, starboard is a little hidden game room and video arcade with a pool table. They got Halo and everything here. We're now back down on deck 6. Back in there they have meetings and card rooms. We have the photo studio here. Internet cafe. Atrium bar. And then guess what? We do have a full service Starbucks on board. This is the cruise next desk here. And guest services, onboard credit, and shore excursions desk. By the way, right behind me, the cruise next desk. That's a very good place to go if you're having a great time on your cruise in the Norwegian Haven. And you want to book again on the next cruise, I recommend it. You will get extensive benefits from Norwegian for booking on board. And then if you want, of course, you can assign those bookings over to me. I'll give you my corporate agency information for that. And then I'll give you my normal benefits on top. So it's a great way to really stack it up on your next Norwegian cruise. So Norwegian has a lot of advanced technology. You no longer have to go to the shore excursions desk anymore. If you look here, they have full systems here where you can book dining and entertainment reservations. And it shows the amount of availability. Right now it's 0 on our particular cruise. And you can do this on your cell phone app, also through the TV in your room as well. Have the art gallery on board here in the center atrium, bottom. We have the Coco's ice cream bar. Of course, they do serve Starbucks in here. You can see some of the delectable treats. This is the social comedy and nightclub. And today they have it set up for meetings. This is where they're going to have all the levity comedy shows and all that good stuff that they normally do. And we have a bar over there. And we have 2 little side lounges on each side. This is the green room. That looks really cool. And this is the red room here. I think I like the green room a little better. What do you think? Right next to Coco's is Teppanyaki. It is the Teppanyaki specialty dining venue. Closed at the moment. We'll try and get in later. So they do have a art collection here, in case you like to purchase fine art on board. This is the mix bar. Then on this side we have Savor, which is one of the other main dining venues. And then on this side we have Taste, which is more of the same. We're now down on deck 5 at the video arcade. We got fly tubs and all these different fun games. Never saw a cruise ship with so many different video game venues. This is the Guppies and River Rose reading room. This is for small kids in here. Right, here's the Splash Academy. This is the kids area for the Norwegian Encore. They do have a full and extensive kids program for kids up to age 17. Pardon me? And there's no adults allowed here in the area throughout the cruise, but we have exclusive video access, of course, right now. And they do break out the kids programs for different age groups. Normally it's 3 to 7, and then 8 to 10 or 11, and then they have older groups, and we'll have a teen lounge as well, which we'll go see. Okay, we got a romper room in here, a little bit indoor floor soccer. And just more little TV areas, sit and hang out. Got Foursquare, got lockers for all the games and equipments. All right, lots of fun. Here's the different age groups. The Turtles is 3 to 5, and they have full calendars. And sign up is required here. Seals is 6 to 9, and then Dolphins 10 to 12. All right, this is Entourage. This is the teen lounge. Ages 13 up to 17. You can see they have full sets of activities going all the time, even late into the evenings. 1 a.m. curfew, that's not bad. And just now inside the Entourage Teen Lounge. So just cool hangout spots, watch sports. Foosball games, all that good stuff. Alright guys, I'm back in Sunny Isles, so I hope you enjoyed seeing the full tour of the Norwegian Encore. If you haven't already, make sure to hit like on the video down below, and put your comments down below, especially if you've sailed on the Encore, so others can see about it and learn from your experience and see if it's something that might be right for them. In addition, subscribe here to Affluent Journeys on YouTube. That helps me a lot. And if you haven't already, make sure to follow Affluent Journeys on Facebook. I put all my special deals and exclusive offers on Norwegian and other great cruise lines there. And if you follow me on Instagram, the Affluent Journeys Instagram page, that's where I put most of my little video shorts and stories of the things that I'm doing throughout my travels. So I am a luxury travel agent, as I mentioned at the beginning, and I do represent Norwegian Cruises in the Haven categories only. So if you're seriously interested in booking a cruise on Norwegian in the Haven, I'd love to hear from you about it. And in most cases, I can make you a better deal than you can get by booking direct with the cruise lines on your own. Now that applies to North American residents only. And even if you've already booked that cruise recently and directly with Norwegian's US offices only, not through Europe, UK, Australia, you're not paid in full, you did not book through another travel agent, and you did so within the past 30 days, then most of the time I can still improve that offer for you, and I'll be glad to do it. So serious inquiries only. You may contact me today at the phone number down below, or submit your inquiries on my website, affluentjourneys.com. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and please stay tuned for the next one.